Just 5 weeks since the Bulldogs registered a 9-point victory over the Rabbitohs, the two sides were at it again. South Sydney's start couldn't have been any worse.
That one is out on the full.
But their barnstorming second rower quickly made up for it.
Possible to stop the Rockhampton Rhino.
Canterbury, though, were more than up for the challenge as Trent Hodkinson dummied through before Steve Turner took advantage of some lazy marker play.
Steve Turner goes through the middle. Look who! Benny Barber!
The Bunnies couldn't get any rhythm to their attack, while in defence they could do little to stop Jamal Idris.
Still going, still going, still going. Ball free, Stagg. Hodkinson, line open, he tries to step, flicks it back. What a try to the Bulldogs!
Hodkinson and Barber showed glimpses of Cronk and Slater.
To Barber, to Michael Ennis.
But the momentum changed in the second half as Chris Sando took charge. A brilliant 40-20 moments later from that man again, South Sydney able to capitalise.
Isaac Luke numbers on here. Inglis gets the ball to McQueen. Try is the call.
Sando brought his side to within 2.
The kick. Oh, look at that.
But there was to be no Easter Bunny miracle as the Bulldogs laid on late tries through Aidan Tolman and Steve Turner, while their electric fullback saved the best till last.
Here he goes, Ben Barber. Beats another, and Barber.
A late try to South Sydney as the Dogs took the match, 36 points to 24.
It was 28-19 in favour of the Bulldogs back in round 2, 36-24. This game on Saturday night in front of over 22,000 fans. Ben Barber outstanding again. He really is looking very much at home in the fullback position there. South Sydney scored first, but the Canterbury Bulldogs, who came back from 14-0 the previous week against Parramatta, were able to kick along, and pretty good win, I thought, in the end. I thought Michael Ennis was absolutely outstanding.
He was great around the ruck, yeah. Really polished from dummy half, and I'll tell you what he's following Ben Barber a lot. He pretty much knows Ben Barber. When he's around the ball, something's going to happen. Ben Barber, his instincts is just phenomenal. He knows when a break's going to happen, when an offload's going to happen. I don't know, he's one of those players, the ball bounces over there, it comes back in Ben Barber's hands. He's just a freak.
Bit fast. That was quick, wasn't he? When he took on Sandow, he decided to put the burners on. I didn't think he had any, but
no. And that showed to me the speed, because Sandow is quick.
Yeah.
And you're a little bit slower when you're carrying the football as well. Yeah. So that's against you.
Yeah, everything going for him, Sandow, and he sort of took him on and changed the ball and bang, the big right arm.
What about tackling Benny Barber? He's strong, is he?
Very good, real good footwork. Pretty strong, big up, solid up top. He looks pretty small, but he's he's a bit Brett Hodgson-like, I reckon, from the Tigers.
He's changed shape a bit too. He got a lot fitter over the pre-season, Benny Barber. Last year, they always said he was a bit lazy and he only never got big minutes, and he looks great now.
Well, a huge 24 hours for him. Birth of a child as well, young girl Bronte. Congratulations to Ben and his partner Ainsley on the birth. So I think he didn't get a lot of sleep that night, but it certainly didn't show in his performance. Now, South Sydney, look, I'm not trying to be too harsh on them here, but I just want to show a couple of efforts out of this game and show the contrast. The first one is South Sydney, and it's John Sutton's effort in the try that was set up by this early onslaught here from Jamal Idris. Now, plenty of people are going to get pushed off by Jamal Idris, but John stops there. The pass continues to the left. He realises eventually that there's danger, gets there too late.
Well, you've got to sprint and scramble. You've got to anticipate something's happening, and you've got to get there before the opposition. Well,
it's effort on effort, and I think this was representative of South Sydney. I thought their markers were culpable on a number of occasions through the course of this game. If John's there a second earlier, I don't think Millington scores, kind of thing.
You've got to be constantly making that line up. Whatever happens, whoever gets taken out of the line, you've got to be constantly making it up and making it up before the other team.
And when John is spoken about in Origin terms, that's the kind of thing that will count against him, because you'll probably get caught out at club level. You'll always get caught out in Origin level with that kind of play. But have a look at this from Aidan Tolman. Now, Aidan Tolman played 55 minutes straight because of the Hodgson situation. Gets a great ball away here to Ben Barber. Now, he's on his backside on the 40-metre line. Barber, the speedster, gets to the 10-metre line. Mick Ennis gets there. Have a look who's the first into shot now to take the ball after being on his backside. And that's what I'm talking about, effort on effort.
But he does that without the ball too. You see opposition teams make breaks. he's the one there making cover tackles for a front row. He's got a massive motor.
They had all the people out to the right too, so Mick Innes has obviously heard something. Yeah. So he not only made it, he's communicated, he's seen what's happened to the defence, and he spotted an opportunity. So outstanding play. Might have heard the footsteps coming.
I've got to make special mention to Chris Sando. I thought it was his best game of the year last night. I thought he took the right options at the right times, scored a great try. His kicking game, one of the best 40-20s of the year. I thought he played really well.
Yeah, got him right back into it. Yeah. He inspired it. Yeah.
But once again, you know, they were back in the game, and just a couple of silly options just really cost them.
Yeah. Now, if you've what said in the sheds after this one.
Ben, what'd you make of that?
It was a bit disappointing. We had moments where we could have come away with the game, and then we let it all go with some stupid mistakes. But we've got to go back to the drawing board and have a short turnaround against the Sharks on Friday night.
Millington's try. You were shrugging off players left, right, and centre. Talk me through that.
I just went back to basics. I remember I just heard my mum's voice in my head: catch ball, run hard. So I thought, you know what I mean, just do what she says. And then, you know, it's good for Milo and the boys to be backing me up like that, you know what I mean?
Your second big game against GI, how do you think you went?
Yeah, no, I went all right. I feel good at there, you know what I mean? I loved it on the field. I'm good at saying, you know what I mean, I just realised that, by the way. You know what I mean?
Any nerves at the start of the second half there?
No, not really. You know, they played some good footy and we played a bit dumb as well. So, you know, they got back into the game there, but, you know, we stayed composed and we were lucky to come away with the win.
With all due respect to the general back there, such a great man for the club, but Benny Barber changes everything for this team, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, you hit the nail on the head, mate. You know, General was a major part of this club and how it rebuilt itself through some tough times, but, you know, through General moving on, someone else gets an opportunity, and boy, oh boy, mate, he's on fire, Benny. And
obviously tonight was a great win, as well as celebrating the win tonight. Benny Barber had another girl today, so it was good to see Benny score 2 tries. So maybe you can have a baby every week and score 2 tries. That'd be nice.
Congratulations on the baby daughter. 2 tries tonight, but I'm sure that's a greater victory for you.
Yeah, it's great. I've been awake all day. My daughter was born this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, so she's my second, Bronte Ray Barber. So the win tonight probably capped a wonderful day for myself, and yeah, it's probably a day I won't forget.
7 games, 5 of them wins. Where are the Dogs at?
5 out of 7. So, look, it's a good start to the year, but you know, anyone knows that you're only on the first lap of the Melbourne Cup, so to speak. So, you know, we've got to keep improving, and you know, there's certainly, you look at that game tonight, there's certainly areas that we need to improve in, you know, fairly quickly. So, we've got a tough one next week against Brisbane. Up in Brisbane, they're going outstanding. Then we get the bye and we come up against St George again. So we'll find out where we're at then.
Yeah, it really does set up next week, doesn't it? And you will see that on Friday night football from Suncorp Stadium. The Broncos playing host to the Bulldogs. The special time, 8:30 p.m. That'll be followed by the Rabbitohs and the Sharks. Apparently there's some kind of wedding on or something next week. That's what they tell me.
Who's getting married?
I don't know, but it'll be. Keep reading the papers and you read the gossip magazines. You'll know who's. Yeah. All right, we'll break now. We'll come back and have a look at how North Queensland and Manly have won their 5th matches so far this season.